Alright, what is up, guys? We back at it. And if you notice, first thing, I fixed the health and the buff thing, so I'm playing this on TModloader right now. And I'm just using a 1 HP mod instead of like manually setting it to 1 HP. So that fixes the problem. I looked into it a bit. Apparently it's like a known bug, so that's what's up. That's the only mod I have on right now. I don't have anything else. And today, I want to maybe get an attempt at the Eye of Cthulhu. I should have practiced this a bit more yesterday. I didn't bother at all because it needs practice, bro. I set up a world this morning that's just a big platform, and I was trying it out, and I got it a couple times. I killed him like twice, but it's very luck dependent. Because you know when Eye of Cthulhu goes all berserk at the end, it's kind of just, you gotta hit your shots and pray he doesn't hit you before you kill him. It's possible, but it's probably gonna take a few attempts, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it today, but it'd be sick if I first tried it, so I'm gonna try an attempt at it. Anyways, there's some stuff I want to do before that. First of all, I want to take my diamonds, which I believe are at the other house, which is, no, they're right here. Okay, sweet. I want to take these guys and grow some of those diamond trees, because a diamond hook would be really nice. So I guess we'll find somewhere down here to grow them. Alright, there we have it. A nice little 9 or so, yeah, 9 diamond trees. Just wanted to get this started before I do everything else, because I could really go for a diamond hook, bro. I'm getting sick of having to slowly accelerate everywhere. Hooks are so nice. I also bought a pylon up here. I just sold some ice skates and stuff. And that's about it for now. I need more money at some point, but honestly, I think the next priority is kill Eye of Cthulhu. And to do that, I just need a big ass arena. So I may start work on that. Unfortunately, this side has crimson right there and a desert over here. But it is pretty flat though, which is nice. And I have an arena design in mind. It's gonna require a lot of wood though, so. Oops. What the? I accidentally hit the pylon, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna require a lot of wood. So I'm gonna let that stuff grow. And let's try to get a lucky horseshoe first, before anything. If I could get a lucky horseshoe, that'd be pretty nice. If not, it shouldn't be the end of the world, but I think it's going to be an accessory that I'm going to want anyways. And now's the time to do it while I just wait for these diamond trees to grow. Uh-oh. Oh my god, bro. Alright, whatever. I guess I'm not getting a lucky horseshoe right now. The play, I'm kind of dreading it, but the play is just build a giant ass arena over here. So I guess today is going to be a little different. I'll probably just end up building this big ass thing, little time lapse action, and just talk about some random shit over top of it. So I'm gonna get to that right now. Alright, well, I guess today is just going to be kind of a post commentary day, because I didn't have much to talk about when I was playing, to be honest. It's kind of some boring ass shit that I probably should have done on my own, but that's okay. We're building this arena, and I want to talk about running. If you were around for when I was uploading Brawlhalla like 3 months ago, you probably know that I'm kind of obsessed with running. Not in the sense that I run all the time, you know. I do run frequently, but I don't run very far. Don't get it twisted. And I'm not very fast either. I'll save that for the other beasts out there. But what I love about running is it's very like meditative for me. Like, I feel heavily reliant in a good way on a morning run. So I try to run 3 miles every morning, which is not hard, and I'm aware of that. Like, and I'm not saying that to be like arrogant either, because anybody who runs like for like a month or two and just tries is gonna be able to get there. At least if you got like my build. If you're fatter, you gotta work a little harder, but it's still rewarding nonetheless, and at least you get to lose calories out of it, which it is probably the best way to do that, but that's a different rabbit hole I don't want to go down. What I want to talk about is just how good it feels to run. And I don't know if it's just me, but everyone's heard of like the runner's high. And it's kind of funny because every time I tell people like, yeah, I love running, and for the reasons I just discussed, they're like, oh, do you get like a runner's high? And it's so, I don't understand that, bro, because it's just like, you just feel good. It's not necessarily I would never think of it as a runner's high. You know what I mean? It's just, every time I come back from a run, I just feel good. I'm not like ecstatic and just like all excited for life, but I'm just like, damn, I did that. It felt good, and now the rest of the day is gonna be easier. Because even if a 3-mile run is easy at my point, because I've been running for like 3 years, like very consistently, so of course that's not gonna be difficult. And even if it's that easy, it's still like hard to convince yourself to go out and just like kick the ground for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? It's boring, and at this point in the year, it's cold too. So I don't want to go out, but I do. And when I come back, I just feel better. And I can't live my life without running. I feel like I'm going to be doing this forever. Running's also kind of weird to me because it kind of goes against another thing I feel like a lot about life. This is kind of a huge rabbit hole for me, but I think happiness is like, it doesn't fluctuate as much as people think it does. You know what I mean? Obviously, everyone has moments where they're like super excited, something awesome happened, it's the best day ever. And everyone also has moments where everything just kind of sucks and you just kind of feel hopeless. At its core, that's just chemicals in your brain, right? That's just like dopamine and all those other big words you hear thrown around. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about it, but that is what it is. And like anything else, that can't be sustained. Like, you're never gonna have a world where you're just happy all the time and like that's super excited all the time, because your body has to compensate. You know what I mean? Like, those are chemicals that need to be produced. And I mean, the people who have it all the time are the people who are doing hardcore drugs, and you crash after that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're artificially putting that in your body, your brain, like anything else, starts adapting to it. It's like, oh, we already have a significant supply of this. I'm just gonna stop producing it. And when it does that, when you hop off the drug, it's not gonna be there and you're gonna feel like shit all the time. That's why people who are like alcoholics and they get sober or attempt to get sober, they always want to bounce back, not only because they have withdrawal symptoms, but also life is boring as shit without that. I don't use drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I just don't really care. It's not like I don't have like a very hardcore stance on it. I don't really care that much if you do. But it's just something to keep in mind. And what I'm getting at is like, running doesn't make you feel, it's not like that runner's high isn't like, I feel so good right now. It's just like, you just feel like 20% happier. You know what I mean? Life is just, it's above average. It's not boring. It just feels good. And every day that works. Like, every single time I go for a run, I always come back feeling better, whether it be the morning, which it typically is, but sometimes when I'm having a shit day, or I'm just like, especially when I'm like bored and I don't know what to do, like I go for a run, I come back and I feel way better, and I feel like I know what I should do next. You know what I mean? And like, taking this full circle now, it doesn't make sense why, when I run consistently, my life is better. And it's not like amazingly better, but it is like 20% better. And it's weird to me that I'm able to like boost my happiness in that sense. And all you gotta do is just do some hard shit every day. Just a little bit. It's not even that hard shit. When I say that, it's not that difficult. But doing it every day is just like, your brain just makes so many excuses, even though you know deep down that it's like objectively better for your life. Like, better for my life, at least. And I feel like that can be transferred over to a lot of people. And I'm surprised it took me this long to even really get it. It's not like it's like I had some strike of like, oh, this is it. Like, I gotta run every day now. It's always been a thing where I've been aware of how good running feels, but over the years, I've slowly, when I started, like most people probably, I started like trying to get better at running just because I like it's fun to improve at things, right? And now I don't care at all about improving at running. I just want to do it every day. And so I've kind of evolved my view on it. And it's kind of weird how you can make your life better by doing that. And there's not many things in this world that I think really do that. Well, I mean, depending on how you look at it. In my opinion, like lifting, running, like having like a hobby, like rock climbing, for example. I've done that over winter break last year. That stuff improves my life. I think making YouTube videos improves my life when I'm really in a good groove there. So that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope I gave some insight to someone to start running. Maybe. I don't know. I know today was not very well thought out, but it is what it is. Tomorrow I got some exciting stuff coming, and yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna bother swapping back to the live commentary stuff, to be honest, because I just didn't have much to say. Basically, all that happened was after I built this big ass arena, I got some loot. I found an Eye of Cthulhu summon in a chest. Sorry, I'm trying to like draw this from memory. I don't have this in front of me. I got an Eye of Cthulhu summon from a chest, looked around, found nothing more. Got 20 diamonds after all the trees grew because I slept in a bed for like 2 nights straight. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry for the shorter video today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.